Hello and welcome or welcome back to Coffiko Crossing. I'm Sarah and today we are going to be working on Beau's house. We're going to make him a cozy cabin in the woods and we're going to make him a place to fix all of his snacks and a nice little camp out spot. It's going to be super cute. So let's get our hard hat on and get started. So we are going to be getting started with terraforming as usual. We're gonna do the majority of our terraforming to start off. I wanted a cliff to go behind Beau's house and kind of close off this area a little bit since we have the cliff on the other side that Chevre's house, Chevre, I'm just gonna start calling her Chevre because no one has corrected me, so I'm assuming I'm right. So anyways, her house is on the cliff next to Beau's house. And so I wanted to kind of enclose this little area almost like it's kind of woodsy and his own little secluded forest cabin in the woods type deal. So I went ahead and did this terraforming. I wanted like a small second layer just for the height, honestly. I knew I wasn't going to put very much on there, but it just felt like I wanted that bit of height from the trees behind his house. I thought it would look cute. I knew I wasn't going to put a lot of decorations up on this second layer, and so I wasn't really too worried about it. Same with this layer. I put some trees and bushes, but I really didn't fill out the cliff. I'll probably go back and fill out the cliff later. It'll mainly be weeds and flowers type thing, nothing super fancy. I really wanted to put a tree there, but it just was not in the cards, so I decided not to put too much time into it and just scoot it over a little bit. It was fine. I wasn't being super particular with my trees for this build. I wanted to fit as many as I could, and I knew I didn't need a lot of space for decoration up there, so I just kind of went with wherever the trees would fit, basically. And now we're moving on to trees. So I really wanted to use as many stunted trees as I could while still getting the height from the regular trees. I just love how cute stunted trees are. And if you don't know, in order to stunt trees, you can place a piece of fruit, any fruit besides coconuts, behind or within one space of the tree, and it will stunt it from growing. So fun fact, if you didn't know. And I'm just doing that in several different places. I just really loved the depth of the small trees, the big trees, all the trees. Now that the trees and the bushes are placed, I'm going to start pathing out this area. I like to have an idea of where I want my more woodsy areas before I do my path, and that way I can kind of mark out what I'm decorating around, because I don't like to block the path if at all possible with my decorations. So I kind of path out my areas, and then I will probably fill them in a little bit more with more trees as I go. But I just pat them out first so that I have a little bit more of an idea. Part of the path, and as I was editing my footage, I realized that I somehow lost all of the footage of me decorating the front of Beau's house. So all of this is not on camera. I'm so sorry, you guys. I was trying to find it and I couldn't find it. So the best I can do is just the stills at the end of the video with the kind of like a montage of the different spots. If there's specific items that you're looking for, comment below and I can send you a message of what those items are. I can also put together a list of the items I used in this area just so you have it for reference. And of course, all the custom codes will be linked in the description box so you can download those for yourself. But this is where we're at, so we're just gonna finish the second half of this build. So that whole area in front of Beau's house is finished, and now I'm going to just lead down. So there's a beach in front of his house, but I'm not going to decorate the beach today. I'm just going to decorate down to the beach. So we're going to make this a little more woodsy and enclosed as we keep going. I really love this item, the party lights arch. I've been looking for somewhere to use it pretty much since I got it. I tried to use it in Chevray's house and it just didn't work out. But for this build, I was like, yes, we're definitely using the party lights for this woodsy area because it's just a nice little way to light up the area. So it looks super cute at night. I just loved being able to include this cute little picnic blanket on the side here, and I'm going to decorate that a bit more as we go, but I just thought it was like a cute little picnic on the beach type of feel. I do want to fill out the beaches over here, but I didn't have any items that I really wanted to use right now, so I'll probably just do that at a later date in a different video. I love that the area by Beau's house is still surrounded by trees, but it's almost like there's a clearing for his little area where he has his cooking station and his little campfire and his camping tent and all that jazz. But then it's more woodsy, almost, it looks very natural to me the way that the pathing leads down to a little beach seating area. I felt like that was just super cute. And I tried so hard. I did not want to open the custom designs tab again, but I could not get that pathing to go where I wanted it to. And I was like, you know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna open it up and we're gonna do some more construction. And this is actually when I decided to do a little more terraforming since I already had the hard hat on. I was like, oh, why not? Sure. So we'll get into that here in just a minute. So I went ahead and just made another cliff, and I was gonna add some water terraforming just to add a little bit more spice to this area and fill it up. I didn't really have any items to place here, and so I thought, you know, a cliff would probably fit there really well, and we can just lead the waterfall down into the stream, and yeah, it filled it out really nicely. I wanted to put a bush up there, but for some reason it was not letting me do that. So I was like, it's okay, we'll just have weeds, it's fine. Everything is fine, everything is awesome. We will just go with the flow today, guys. Once I saw that the little stepping stone that I had there wasn't quite centered anymore, then I was like, oh, we need to change that to match. So I kind of played with that for a little bit and adjusted it twice. Everything in this build was kind of like one of those where it didn't really go as planned, but it was like, you know what, that's fine, we'll just do it a different way. And same with the footage, it didn't capture my footage, but that's okay, we're just still going with it. So that's kind of like the theme for this build. I wanted it to look like this, but instead it looks like that, and that's okay. Now I'm getting around to decorating this little picnic blanket. I thought this was a super cute little picnic beach spot, and I just thought a little instrument and some books, maybe someone took their shoes off and decided to have a picnic here. It was just really cute, and I love this spot. I am going to get ready to decorate this little beach spot, but I had to move this tree because it was in the way, and I am going to start laying down my custom paths. It's, I guess you could say paths, not really a path, it's like a little rug, but I really loved how I was able to incorporate all of these small spots throughout this build, and they're all kind of tucked away and cute, and all together it makes this really nice walkthrough, but I feel like they're much more focused as just little spots that I worked on throughout the build. Like I do this a lot where I have several items that I think might go in an area, and I have to just play with it until I find the right mix. But I wanted to try to mix and match with some of those other furniture pieces, but the log bench just fit so perfectly there. I was like, no, it has to be that. That's what it is. And then as I'm going, I'm also going to be putting the party lights arch around this area. It's so cute and lit up. At the end of the video, I do have a little shot of me walking through here at night, and it's just glowy and cute, and it's just the perfect hangout for a fall evening. that was so cute, and so I went ahead and grabbed the other one and just stuck something else there because I wanted to fill that out a little bit better, and I didn't have another party lights arch. I may get another one and put it by the tent eventually, but for right now it's just gonna have to do with a little garden lantern. I also realized it looked funny with my custom path, so I just moved that around, you know, making room, making it work. It's all coming together one way or another. When I watch my videos back from a build, I realize how meticulous I am. Like, that bucket was literally like one space away and I just adjusted it. I'm so particular about the placement of everything, and those little details I feel like are huge to me. So are you more of a detailed person, or are you more big picture and those minute changes don't really faze you that much? Let me know in the comments, because I'd like to see what all you guys are in that way and how that affects your design in the way that you build in Animal Crossing, or in anything, even if you play different games. I did end up changing my clothes and finishing the build on another day. I wanted to go ahead and let the bushes grow a bit from where I had placed the fresh planted bushes, so I could see what those looked like before I finished building out this area. So now I'm just gonna place my pathing in this spot and fill it up with all kinds of cute little woodsy items. I went ahead and went with more of a little garden type area over here so that Beau can come over here and get his fresh vegetables for all of his cooking. So I thought that would be really cute and make sense. I love using these little bell crickets and grasshoppers that have those natural wooden cages. They're so cute in these types of builds. And that's it. We finished. I love how cute his house is. It's like a little cabin in the woods. He's got a cricket by his house because Beau has told me repeatedly about the bugs in his house, and his love for snacks. So he has a little prep area right outside. I figured he might like to go camping, so I set up an area there. And when he has friends over to enjoy all his snacks, they can come over to this little cozy couch by the beach and hang out right here. Hey! And then he's got his little garden. We've got another bug over here and some vegetables, so he can come get those to make all of his yummy creations. And then he's also got just a hidden little picnic area right over here to sit down and have a snack and read, or maybe play some music. Super adorable. And like I said earlier, I wanted to see this whole spot at night. It looks super cozy with a campfire in the background and the party lights arch all lit up. It's so cute. I would love to hang out here in the evening on a fall night. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on any more content. Well, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!